Okay, today is December the 9th, 2018, Sunday, and at 2 p.m. we have a temperature of 66 degrees here in the foothills of Los Angeles. The relative humidity is 45%, which is very low given the massive amount of moisture moving right into Southern California on a no-rain forecast. The dew point is measuring 46 degrees, and the barometer is reading 30.05 inches. And today the skies over Southern California, over Los Angeles, are completely hazed over with these chemtrail aerosols. It's almost a whiteout condition. With this flow pattern, we've got a massive amount of water vapor moving into California right now. Southern California, we should be having saturating rains once again from this flow pattern. This is a tropical flow pattern. We also have jet stream flow right here, which is being evaporated. If you look at the big map once again, we can see the massive amount of water vapor moving in on the jet stream flow, suddenly just disappearing. We've got high pressure installed right on top of the jet stream. Let's go ahead and take a look at the effect that's having right here in the rainbow map. It's just dead ending. We can see a massive amount of evaporation. Take a look at what's happening right here. The evaporation pattern. All this water vapor is just disappearing right about here. And up right over here, this is the tropical flow moving right into Southern California. We should be having several inches of rain from this. Let's take a look at it here in the Western U.S. water vapor loop. We can see a fairly deep pocket of moisture moving right towards Los Angeles. So right now we already have completely a complete whiteout in the skies over Southern California. And we have a no rain forecast for today and yesterday. The humidity is down at 46%. And so what do we see in the skies when these conditions are present? We have no rain in the forecast, and yet we have a massive amount of moisture moving in. So what do we see in the skies over Southern California? A massive amount of chemtrail spraying. These aerosols are sprayed all over. And looking today at the MODIS Today map, this is a color satellite map showing the aerosols, these gray chemical aerosols that are being sprayed over the Southern California area. We've got no rain in the forecast. We can see the snow over the High Sierra. We see a lot of streaks running every which way. A lot of streaks, mostly in the from the southeast to the northwest direction. Right down here is Los Angeles. As we pan around offshore, we can see some actual water vapor, some natural clouds in the skies. Right over here, right here, this is all natural water vapor. These are real clouds. All this gray stuff, this is the chemtrail haze, the chemical aerosols that have been sprayed over this water vapor to prevent the lift in the atmosphere. So as this moisture streams in from the southwest, here's the Channel Islands right off of, this is Vandenberg right here, Lompoc, Vandenberg. And we have Los Angeles right here. And of course, these are, all this gray stuff is the chemical haze. We can see these streaks. I don't know how well they're showing up on the monitor there, but we can see that these aerosols have been sprayed all over the place, and that has prevented any precipitation today in anywhere in central and also Southern California. Get rid of that dead frame. Okay, so we have a huge area of high pressure installed right in the central Pacific. That is disrupting the jet stream. Right here we see the evaporation once again. And we have a giant frontal system, which is shown here on the surface analysis map. We can see this cold front right here, which extends all the way down to the Hawaiian Islands. We've got that high pressure depicted right here, which actually extends all the way up and is blocking the jet stream flow. We've got a warm front shown here. We've got an occluded front right here. This is the system moving into Canada. Let's take a look at that right here. So right here we have some satellite transmitter manipulation, which is being depicted on that surface analysis map. Here is the southwest water vapor map, and we see all that water vapor moving in, but yet there is zero rain. Zero precipitation. Now here's the swell report. You can see that offshore we've got 21, 15, 12, and 9-foot seas moving into the west coast and into California. We've got 6-foot seas shown down here off of Southern California and Baja California, Mexico. Looking at the jet stream map, we can see that there's a disruption in this area where that high pressure has been installed. We've got fairly substantial moisture moving towards the west coast. Plus we have this huge frontal system, which is not delivering any rain to the Southern California area. Looking at the surface map here, the sea level pressure map, see a lot of jaggy isobars. So we've got a lot of transmitter manipulation at the ground level. That's most likely the WSR-88D ground-based microwave transmitters, which are also known as the Doppler Radar. Those transmitters work dual function. They're marketed as severe weather detection radar, but they actually also disrupt and evaporate precipitation. Look at these features here, these jaggy lines. None of this is natural. All of these isobars should be very smooth and flowing like what we see out here. Looking at the 500 millibar map, we see a trough moving right into Canada. This is swinging down, this giant frontal system. And we see the high pressure installed in this area. And no precipitation, just a lot of chemtrail haze, chemical haze. Here's the 300 millibar map. We have some fairly smooth-looking isobars. This is what they should look like. No jaggies. We see a couple of little jaggies here. But this is the problem here, is the chemical aerosol haze, the chemtrail haze, which is being systematically sprayed every time we have moisture moving in on a no rain forecast. So the equation is very simple. These aerosols are not sprayed to manage solar radiation. In fact, we have natural cloud cover moving in, and we see that right here. This is natural water vapor laden clouds moving in. That will provide any needed management from solar radiation. That whole excuse is just that is a joke. There is no basis for that. The proof is right here. When we have no rain in the forecast, we have a massive amount of moisture moving in. Zero rain, we have the chemtrail haze up in the skies every time. So that is it's pretty easy to connect the dots what the purpose of those chemtrails really is. There's been a lot of disinformation on the internet about the purpose of these aerosols, but once again, the pattern is tried and true. We have a massive amount of moisture moving in and no rain, so it's very simple. We see the chemtrail haze being sprayed everywhere. We can go take a look here. It's just all over the place. And this is the Monterey area right here. That was the first capital of California, by the way, before Sacramento. It was right here, Monterey, California, first state capital of California. But just look at this awful looking haze. This gray haze is the chemical chemtrails that they spray. Those are not real clouds. They're fake clouds. And we see the natural water vapor right here, this brilliant white. That is the water vapor laden natural clouds. So very simple here. We have this equation is tried and true. We can forecast these trails. It's pretty old. It's getting pretty old doing this, but there it is. So we'll just leave it right here and try to get another update real soon. I may do an outdoor video just to supplement this one. Okay, that's it.